When it comes to men's fragrances, if you want to know what women want, if you want to know what makes the girls go crazy, here are 10 that the ladies love. The intel that I'm using for this video comes off the Fragrantica website. Each year they do an awards for various different categories. This one is which men's fragrances women love the most. When I make these videos about the Fragrantica awards, sometimes there are criticisms in the comments from people who don't agree with the list, claiming that the people who are voting have unsophisticated, uneducated noses. I disagree. I think it's people who are relatively educated and quite into fragrances that would use Fragrantica. So I think it gives us a pretty good idea of what fragrance lovers are enjoying. You could go the other way and say people who use Fragrantica are fragrance snobs. They're not representative of what most people out there are enjoying. But I think this list of fragrances that women have voted that they love on men, I think is pretty good, because I think there's a good mix of mass appealing, easy to wear designer fragrances that pretty much everyone would enjoy, but then there are a few on here that go a little bit beyond that. The first one on the list, number 10, doesn't come as any surprise to me, because I think 2025 was the year of this brand, and in particular of this fragrance from Louis Vuitton. It's Imagination. I'm calling this an elevated freshie because it is a fresh fragrance. There's ginger, there's neroli, there's more going on though. There's a complexity. I think that's mainly coming from the extra depth that the resinous olibanum is giving it. Yeah, it's a bit lame to say elevated freshie, but I can't think of any other way to describe it, because I feel like it is an easygoing, easy to wear, fresh fragrance, but there's more going on. It's elevated, and sometimes they can be the best fragrances. They're enjoyed by everyone. Fragrance snobs, people who aren't that into fragrances, it's just the sort of smell that everyone will love. This is your number 10 best men's fragrance as voted for by women. Very pleased this next one made the list, because I love this fragrance. It's been around for a few years now, and you know what? It's made me realise I don't wear it enough, because it is fantastic. From Maison Margiela Jazz Club. There's pink pepper, neroli, lemon, rum, vetiver, tobacco leaf, and vanilla. As much as I love this fragrance, it is a little bit confusing because it doesn't smell to me what I would think a jazz club would smell like. Yeah, it's got the rum, it's got the tobacco, but it doesn't smell that boozy, and it doesn't smell that smoky to me. If it did smell like I thought it would smell off that note breakdown, it might not have made this list, because I don't think it would be as enjoyable as mass appealing. This is a slightly spiced, very easygoing, very enjoyable, powdery vanilla scent. I've always thought that this reminds me quite a lot of Dolce & Gabbana's The One, which is a gorgeous fragrance, but it doesn't last that long. I think this is stronger and lasts longer. And like The One, this is also very alluring, so that's probably why women love it on men. Oh yes, one of my all-time favourite designer fragrances of all time, if not my actual favourite. Dior Homme Intense. It's this powdery, lipsticky, makeup-y sort of iris, but it's woody, it's sweet, and there's a little bit of complexity coming from a chocolatey cacao. This sort of irisy DNA in one form or another often seems to be in these lists of men's fragrances that women love. And more often than not, it's Dior Homme Intense. Many people love this fragrance. Quite a few people say they don't like it, it's too floral, it's too feminine, but I think that's why women enjoy it. I think you wear this fragrance as a man, and it maybe implies that you're in touch with your softer, sensitive side, and I think in men that is an attractive quality for women, so maybe that's why it's been voted. Anyway, hell of a frag. The 7th most popular fragrance that women love on men is not in my collection, but it has been on my to-do list to buy, on my to-buy list for, I don't know, 8-9 years. This is an incredible fragrance. It's MFK's Grand Soir. Grand Soir is one of the smoothest, most sensual, deep, rich, ambery fragrances I have ever smelled. And I think it's possibly the best from the brand for me. This beats Baccarat Rouge 540, which is probably the most popular fragrance from MFK. Grand Soir is an absolute dream. I've had it in my hand in stores on many an occasion and still haven't pulled the trigger. But I think now it's in this list, maybe this is the time to buy. Women love a man's nuts. I'm not being crass or rude, I'm talking about chestnuts, because they come in Stronger With You intensely. Strangely, chestnuts aren't in the official note breakdown. We've got things like pink pepper, there's toffee, cinnamon, lavender, vanilla, amber and suede. I'm not buying that there's no chestnut in this fragrance, because that is the heart of the Stronger With You smell. It's the chestnut, and this definitely smells like a Stronger With You fragrance. It's got chestnuts in it. Come on. And not just chestnuts. I'm talking roasted, warm, slightly smoky chestnuts, drizzled with some toffee, some vanilla, a little bit of smooth suede. Oh, no wonder women love it. This is a crazy good fragrance, and at the moment, it's the 6th best men's fragrance according to women. From a warm woody to a fresh woody, this one is the timeless classic Terre. It's orange and wood, but this turns out to be a very masculine pairing of notes. It's fresh, it's clean. Traditionally, women often seem to like fresh, clean fragrances on men, but there's also a lot of woody depth to this fragrance, which gives it tons of gravitas and presence. I think when a man wears this, he comes across as a fresh, clean, confident man, and women like that. Women, well done, because you have voted for a sensational fragrance as your 4th best men's fragrance of all time. From Tom Ford, it's Tobacco Vanille. Possibly one of the best vanilla tobacco fragrances ever made, and if not the best, it was the first, and it was a game changer. With Tobacco Vanille, I love its creamy, custardy sweetness combined with the darkness of the tobacco. There's some clary sage in this as well. It just all works so well. And actually, I could very easily put this in a top 10 list of women's fragrances that men love, because I love this on a woman. And I'm quite pleasantly surprised with this one, because it's not oud wood, it's not Tuscan leather, it's not even ombre leather. The best Tom Ford fragrance that men can wear, that women love, apparently, Tobacco Vanille, and I'm here for it. At number 3, we've got another modern men's classic. No surprise this is here, because I can't see how anyone wouldn't enjoy this. Bleu de Chanel. This one is the EDP. I think it always seems to be the EDP in these lists. Perhaps people find that this is the best balanced of all the Bleu de Chanels. You probably know the story with this one now, but citruses, woods, a mysterious incense. It's not actually that much of a complicated fragrance, or it doesn't smell like it is anyway, but I think there's a lot going on here to make it come across in this effortlessly enjoyable way. I guess at this point there are other fragrances that smell similar to this, but I feel like maybe this one did this exact sort of smell first, and what I think elevates this amongst a lot of other maybe similar smelling fragrances is this vibrates. This has an energy to it. It has a quality that is synonymous with Chanel. It's an incredible scent, and it is the 3rd best men's fragrance of all time, according to women. Oh yes, one of my most beloved designer fragrances is at number 2. I'm so glad this is here, but I'm also a little bit sad because you can't buy it anymore. Dior Homme Parfum, the original version. Lipstick iris, rose and leather. This is a very masculine fragrance. It's full of depth, complexity and gravitas. I'm sure many of you may know that this is not the current version of Dior Homme Parfum that is available on the shelves now. This one is no longer available. It is a crime to the fragrance world. Many of us are pretty sad about that. And as much as I enjoy the new version of Dior Homme Parfum, they've gone a completely different way with it. It's more mass appealing. I think it maybe appeals to a younger demographic, and that's great. Maybe they'll sell more bottles, but many of us love this one, or I did anyway, because when you wear it, it has this assured confidence about it, a little bit of attitude, a man who knows what he wants. And I think if you asked a lot of women what they find attractive in a man, a lot would probably say a man who knows what he wants. And I think that's why this has been voted as the 2nd best men's fragrance by women. Not the new version of Dior Homme Parfum, this one. This just keeps getting better, because this is a fragrance I've fallen in love with over the last couple of years, and I'm talking head over heels in love, and it's certainly become one of the top 3 from one of my favourite niche brands, Althair from Parfum de Marly. It's a creamy, woody, praline fragrance. It's indulgent, it's addictive, it's a little bit smoky, it's playful, it's fun, it means business. Yeah, all those things. It's doing a lot. It's a thick fragrance, it's a dense fragrance, it's got weight to it, it lasts a long time, it's got astounding performance, it is super strong. I love that it's got this creamy, addictive indulgence paired with these sweet, smoky woods. It just works so well. Whenever I wear this fragrance, I satisfy myself so much. And evidently, when I wear this fragrance, women around me are equally as satisfied. And that is why this has been voted as the #1 men's fragrance by women. What do you think about this list? And whatever you do think, I would say don't get too hung up on it if you don't agree with it, if you think that the voting is off or these aren't the fragrances you would have put in the list. It's kind of just a little bit of fun. And that's why I make these videos about these lists, because I find it quite fun to go through them and see what's been chosen, and also to see how many of them I own. And on this one, I'm 9 out of 10. I just need to get that Grand Soir. What do you think about this list? Do you agree with it? Are there any fragrances that aren't in the list that you think deserve a place? And do you think these are genuinely the fragrances that women are loving on men? So many questions, and if you've got any answers, put them down there in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, bye.